is another MyView TV exclusive. Please remember to hit the notification bell, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up, my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, man.
Well, go on, my people. Hope everybody doing okay. Hope everybody doing alright. This is what everybody been waiting for. Pastor SH00TING finally talk. A bag of people that wonder if Pastor SH00TING pick it up in him spirit. Say bad people in our church and them something. That's what the people them want to know. So I can hear Pastor SH00TING have to say. Because I remember Sunday I come and I tell her, say the girl like keep the cake sale them slap with her mother. Remember me they come tell them bag of people. That's how we get them story from Mr. People. When me are given the story, them and I make a row where I go and pan the news, it a go come pan the news at a later date. So look where I go on now. The Kingston Eastern Police are trying to quell a gang violence in division. The cop has launched a search for the leader of the Wellys gang following the fatal shooting of a woman on the weekend. Hold on. A lot of people probably want to know when name Wellys gang and which part that area they come from. So maybe just not write down for you. You see, if you don't come from down at Dunkirk side, you won't understand the name of the different road them round the line. Top road, round there, so Wellington Street, York Street, bag of different place. So here we're going to do, I narrow it down for the people them, and just call the whole around other side, the Dunkirk. So once you pass on the park, you see the whole around there, so we're going to call Dunkirk. So around Dunkirk, this something. Angelina McPherson, a 49-year-old, was killed while walking along Wild Street in Dunkirk. 4 other persons, including her daughter, were shot and injured in the division in a drive-by shooting at the intersection of Wellington Street and York Street. People, remember me, they come read the news of food and I couldn't know what I go and say. The police them say, them a look for the leader of the Wellys gang. Yeah, that's from Wellington Street. The people them know they know who's all now for us push them out of the police them come deal them. You understand? The people them need for push them out and stop all these criminal in a them place. Can't say me never tell you no. Police Commissioner, yes, that clown, Anthony Anderson, say authorities arrest and charge a number of persons for the recent triple murder in Kingston and St. Andrew. 6 persons died in 2 shooting incidents on Lincoln Avenue, St. Andrew and Almontown, Kingston in mid-January. Major General said the persons are on the police radar in relation to killing. The police has linked the killing to inter-gang conflict. The police commissioner was speaking during the press conference of one Monday people that foolish still go on. If they that speak about the people them know what go on. Just like over Riverton people say all of them we see are going over that kill off them Monday that all of them are my friend. All of them are marble friends that are playing a dirty water together and we won't come up on them body and the same Whitfield ointment to one mother buy, it used for the whole community. So when you see them start kill off them one night over they allow them. Just leave them alone. Because we come talk and say watch the man. The man them a slap on the man over there for foolishness that make no sense. People come and bad. But me tell you this. We no care if you no want vex. So slow them kill off themselves over there. We are going to read about it. I want to come say them innocent. Can me tell you this. None of them are innocent people. I lie them until we know this. A smaller woman was killed yesterday morning along the Front Hill Main Road in St. Elizabeth. The vehicle with 2 other occupants was heading from Westmoreland at about 11 a.m. when the driver reported they lost control and crashed into a tree. 2 of the occupants were flung from the car. People, I'm telling you something. Last year, I come and tell you to take on the time on the road and people still decide and still feel like them have the need for your speed. Where now speed go? That's a one question I always ask. Where are you speeding to and why you don't need for speed? I love that take on the time on the road, man. Take on the time on the road. You understand? It makes no sense. You try early for your funeral. Because that's going to reach you. We just going to dash for the life and dash for the people. Them in the car, we don't and run some next people car and cause them, feed them life. Me I'm going to take on the time on the road. Me no need to go and read no whole heap of this for the rest of the year. I tell people take them time on the road. People, let me say whenever you talk about nobody we're innocent, but everybody in Clarendon I say they don't know this a birthday, I figure no trouble. So we are gonna say him don't get no trouble until we know otherwise. The police are investigating the death of a Clarendon man who was shot dead at his home Tuesday afternoon. He has been identified as 35-year-old Michael Levy, a father of 6 of Twitterside, Clarendon. Reported that the incident occurred at about 12 p.m. at noon, right upon the lunch hour. Investigator on the scene said him get only a shot. People want the picture so they can come after the picture will show you. The man them slap him and left him at the door, people. Him and them alone know where I'm getting at. But when they check the people them on the gun, the people them say that you I go out and them can swear for him. So I say, alright, since you not swear for him, you don't go and swear for him. But we now come over and come swear for nobody, because when them do like a night time, we don't know what them do. I want everybody to stop what they're doing and pause for a moment. Yeah man, it's off. Oh sorry, I was about to say it's offering time. I think we need the word from Pastor Rotica. Everybody been wondering where the pastor they run gone leave the phone. But me find the pastor, people. Me find the pastor. And me I go make you hear the pastor have to say about the whole of the shooting and them things. Like, me can't believe the pastor never pick it up in his spirit. I cannot believe that, people. But hold on. I'm here for yourself for the pastor has to say.
Pastor Rotty says he'd just stepped into the church when he noticed a man wearing a cap, his face barely visible. The pastor says that caught his attention because men seldom wear hats in church. He says he wanted to go and speak with the young man, but the pastor says he lacked the will.
And walking away from maybe about 2-3 feet or so from the young man, that's when the firing started. I was now frozen. I didn't see her face because he had the cap on there with the mask on. I was now frozen in watching the episode. I'm seeing all this light going on while these shots are being fired and just stunned, wondering if this is really happening.
He says shortly after, there was pandemonium.
She fell. I don't think she was conscious. You know, there were people over her trying to pump her chest. You know, it was graphic and blowing in her mouth, and the blood started just bleeding from her back.
Pastor Rotty says a retired police officer entered the church just as the attacker was escaping. He says the licensed firearm holder shot at Mrs. Lowe Garwood's killer. The pastor says that's how the shooter dropped his cell phone. The clergyman says he would have defended his congregation had he been armed.
But if I was trained in the position as a licensed firearm, I would protect my congregation without a second thought. And nobody told me about the power of God, because it would be in me to discharge and save life.
Pastor Rotty says the shocking incident has left many questioning the existence of God.
There is no question of the reality of God, and my faith has not waned or wavered. I'm comforted by Psalms 30. For his anger endureth for a moment, but in his favor is life.
As for Mrs. Lowe Garwood, the pastor says she was the life of the party.
Andrea is one of the most kind-hearted individuals that I come across in a long time. Her time with us was very, very short, but very intense. She was jovial. She was like the life of the party when she comes around. That's the kind of woman. She was ambitious. She was bright, a witty person. Don't deal with nonsense.
Pastor Rotty says there will be a series of grief counseling sessions for his members starting today. The pastor says he wants to hold the sessions inside the church building to help his members to move on. And Pastor Rotty says the church has already started exploring installing security cameras. He says next Sunday, church will be in session, come fair or favor.
All who never gave a throw the offering last week can bring it come this week, because all of the excitement, remember, on still need to throw the tithes and the offering. Tell a friend to come check us out, alright? FLA, line up a machine there for Father Rotti, because Father Rotti want a machine.